Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played back in. He's free, he has got space. Perin can pick that up. And that interception was most necessary. Lookman!
That was lovely, that.
Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rafa Silva. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Well seen, saw that coming. Barella.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Zuma with the clearance. Now it's Rafa Silva. Lookman! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Looking for the runner. Richarlison. A lot of space. And the shot! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tomori. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafa Silva. Lookman. Oh, he's in! He has found the... He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Højlund actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Flamengo can start a counter here. Lookman! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, red, nice interception. Rafa Silva. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Deulofeu, can he get it through? Well, that has not gone well. Barella. Looking for options for movement. Zakaria is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Perin catches it safely.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Diaby, he's found a way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diego Carlos cuts it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Flamengo are level.
Flamengo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Flamengo grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zakaria did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lookman, and that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. Højlund. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Flamengo get the second half going. Richarlison. Away from immediate danger. Diaby. Oh, good read. Richarlison could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here. Barella fiddles it through. Deulofeu providing an outlet on that flank. Tomori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's tidy. Driving through the middle. And now the breakaway. Richarlison. Højlund. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rabiot. Højlund. And he's straight offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Deulofeu! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Silva. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zirkzee gets his pass away. Big chance! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's Ben Yedder. He's onside. Hits one. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So there's going to be another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 3.
Lookman, nicely weighted ball. He might be in here. Ben Seguir. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that has been cleared. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass is just off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Diego Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. Flamengo needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's good play. Ben Yedder. It's run loose here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Lookman. Ben Yedder.
This is the time you need that pace.
I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Minamino. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, there's the clearance. Gently done. No, he's just misjudged that one. Clears it out of harm's way. And that has been knocked clear. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good